Nerd Girl Sid, and we're here with Mary Cseh from Safety Geeks, SVI. Now, that last name, it's Hungarian, you said.
How'd you know?
You guys are so funny. Now, we met the rest of your cast at, well, not the rest of your cast, but 3 of the other cast members.
Minus Benton.
Yeah, minus Benton. And at Comic-Con. So we wanted to talk to you a little bit more about your character and your involvement with Safety Geeks. So first I'd like to know, how did you get involved with this project?
It was totally random. These guys all knew each other from previous projects, but I just came in the mix, just random casting.
Okay.
And I guess I made such an impression. I just couldn't see the project without me, right? So yeah, I was very lucky, very fortunate. It was a wonderful experience, a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now your character, Sparky Van Der Graaf?
Yeah.
Sparky Van Der Graaf is the computer hacker?
Computer whiz.
Computer whiz, computer
Yeah.
genius. Now, do you know anything about computers?
None.
None, nothing.
If I can check my email.
Alright, so tell us some of the character background. Who is Sparky Van Der Graaf?
Oh, she's so sad. No, she's just an outcast.
Mhm.
You know, she's just very awkward. She can't get out of her chair.
I wanted to ask about that. Why is she in the chair? Is that just she spends so much time on the computer that she's just glued to her chair?
Yeah, and I think it's an awkward thing too. I think if she stood, she wouldn't really know what to do with her body
Right.
or how to act, or she's just comfortable there in her little niche doing what she does
That's
best.
her bubble.
That's her little bubble.
Alright. So she really truly is a nerd.
Yes.
That's awesome. Now, her history is interesting. It was something about her family. They're circus people.
They do that lightning bolt stuff,
Uh-huh.
like the Van Der Graaf generator.
Okay.
And yeah, an unfortunate accident occurred, and that's kind of what pulled me into this field.
Right.
I truly want to help people.
Right. You want people to be safe.
Who are in need. I want them to be safe. I'm an advocate. So that's why I kind of joined these people, and I'm a little confused at first, but I do believe in what I'm doing,
Yeah,
so that's why I stick with it.
That's great. I mean, considering your first experience, your first impression of these people, you end up bloodied and battered.
And that was so cool. They got that knee makeup.
That looked painful. I was watching and going, ow, ow, my eyes
But I'm
teared
such
up.
a trooper.
Yeah,
I stayed.
You just sit there the whole time, and the lap dance with the. Oh, yeah, I jumped. That's pretty awful.
That was fun.
Now, what was your favorite part about this project?
Wow, I don't know if I can, like I was saying to you earlier, it was just the whole thing was run so smoothly. Everyone was professional, really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Just everyone's instincts are right on.
Mm-hmm.
So just working with the ensemble as a whole was just a really great experience
Yeah.
for me. And it was really cool because I've never worked with a green screen before.
Oh, that's something I wanted to ask about, actually.
Yeah, so it was a new experience for me.
Was it difficult to adjust to being in that environment?
Yeah, it was, at first, yeah, but then it kind of became easier.
Right.
It
Becomes
was,
more natural.
yeah, but it was just really cool. Really fun.
Right on. Yeah, so I was looking at your history there, and I found Moondance, and you played Cinderella.
Yes.
So
An
what
evil
was this?
Cinderella.
An evil Cinderella.
This is really cool. I went to school in FSU, Florida State University, and I became friends with a couple of the film school graduates, and this was a thesis film. So it was kind of like a Little Red Riding Hood fairy tale, but all the characters are really like evil and kind of twisted.
That's awesome. Now, is this something we can find if we wanted to go out and see this movie? Could we find it?
I think so.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
it
I don't
available
know.
on DVD?
It should be.
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to find it because I want to see it. It sounds interesting.
It's really cool. It's fun.
Now, what's your goal? What's your dream project? What's the
Wow.
one thing you really want to do?
My dream
You
project.
could do anything you wanted.
Anything?
Yeah, anything you wanted. What's your
Oh
dream
my
project?
gosh.
It's a tough one, right?
Oh, what is that? Safety, that's my dream. What are you talking about? Isn't this what we're talking? Well, aside from Safety Geeks,
Right.
I would love to be on a show like The Office,
Mm-hmm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, something that has like improv like that.
And the comedy edge.
Comedy,
Mhm.
but I'm so weird too because I would love to be on a show like House.
Okay.
Like playing the young doctor. I can totally see myself doing something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, comedy. I used to be an actor, And I found comedy, while I love being in comedic roles, I feel that they're really difficult. Do you have difficulties with a comedic role? Do you feel
Well, I
comfortable with it?
think that people sort of, or actors rather, think of comedy as different than drama.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it helps if you just think of them as the same. You know, because
yeah.
if you're not thinking like I'm trying to be funny, you know, if you just
Right.
play it straight,
Right.
the comedy comes out naturally.
Naturally, right.
So I think that's kind of the trick sometimes.
That's cool. That's good advice.
Mhm.
That's good advice.
Thanks.
I like that. Now, what would you say your influences are as far as your comedic acting style?
I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was just telling you,
I was gonna say.
I took the Seinfeld quiz on Facebook, but I'm Newman apparently, so there you go. But I really love her. I
Awesome.
love her timing, and yeah,
Wow.
so I like to model myself after her sometimes.
What are you working on now?
What am I working on right now? Well, I just did a commercial. I'm working on getting an agent,
Hey,
so
you're working. That's more than a lot of us could say.
I guess so.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And Safety Geeks, are we going to see more of the Safety Geeks?
I think so.
Hopefully.
There's a couple more episodes to air.
Mhm.
I know Betton and myself are in a couple more episodes.
Mhm.
So, and then hopefully, I guess they're working on another season.
Hopefully.
Season number 2.
Oh, exciting, exciting. Yeah, actually, I am finding myself going back and watching it again, and it seems to get funnier.
Definitely.
Every time I watch it, there are
Mhm.
things there are nuances to it that I seem to miss the first time around.
Definitely.
I went back and I'd watched a few episodes with your character in it, just because I wanted to get to know your character a little more.
Mhm.
And the accent. I wanted to ask you about the accent. Did you spend time with dictation tapes, learning how to do this
Very little.
accent?
It was kind of like a crash course.
Okay.
Dave's wife is Dutch.
Mhm.
So she taught me, and she gave me a tape recorder, and I played it over and over again a couple nights before and tried my best. So hopefully I didn't do it too much damage. But
Actually, I noticed that you play the character very tight-lipped, and I like that about the character because that adds to the awkwardness. So I think that it doesn't really show that you're losing an accent or anything because
good.
you play it so awkwardly and tight-lipped. I have to say I love the cheese bit.
Oh.
Damn you, that's awesome.
You know, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get a kick out of that bit too.
Now, was there anything that you specifically improv that you felt was like a stroke of genius or something that you
Yeah,
you took on your
I
own?
like my style of typing. If you catch that, I'm kind of like
all over the board?
Yeah, which is totally ridiculous.
I think that's
that kind of came naturally, like throughout the day. It just happened, so that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Is there anything you want to tell our audience today? Is there any information you want to share? Any advice you want to share? Anything you want to plug?
Oh wow! Anything I want to plug?
Yeah.
Can I talk about my dog Ronnie?
Talk about your dog. Why not?
It's so pathetic.
No.
My dog Ronnie's half dachshund, half poodle, and he's just amazing. My boyfriend and I are obsessed with him. We can't get anything done throughout the day because he's so cute. So, shout out to my son Ronnie.
Hope you're watching, Ronnie.
He is.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for
Really
having
appreciate
me. It was
taking out
nice
your
meeting
time.
you.
I know you got to get to work, so we'll let you get
Oh
out of here.
yeah.
But thank you.
Thank you.
That's it, nerds.
This is my